Shepherds in Germany have had enough. The revenues for meat, wool and milk production are declining, while production costs continue to rise. They're struggling to survive, so they've organised a nationwide protest outside all state parliaments, like here in Potsdam, near Berlin.
The lease prices for grazing land are far too high. Supplies are far too expensive. 22 other countries in Europe want to help their shepherds. Only Germany says no.
More and more shepherds are giving up. We've come to the area of Wallendorf, on the border with Luxembourg. Günther Czerkus is one of only 900 traditional shepherds left in Germany who roam free with their sheep. He says his sheep provide an important ecological service which most people are unaware of. The animals play a key role in preserving grasslands, as their unique grazing habits stimulate better plant growth.
Just take this area here. If we didn't let our sheep graze here, it would quickly degrade. We would have holes everywhere, and the meadow would no longer be able to fulfill its ecological role. It would no longer be a good filter for contaminants, which could then enter the groundwater. And it wouldn't provide any effective protection against soil erosion and wouldn't bind CO2 anymore either.
Intensive agriculture and the construction of roads or residential areas has meant many grasslands and forests have been cut through. Scientists have shown that this can prevent seeds and pollinators from spreading, leaving some areas isolated. Flocks of sheep, however, help to connect the isolated biotopes. Like a sponge, sheep fur takes in insects and seeds when it brushes over the ground. Just a single flock of sheep spreads tens of thousands of insects and seeds when it moves from one pasture to another.
If we no longer keep these areas open, if we no longer allow seeds and insects to be transported from one area to another, the populations in these isolated habitats will completely collapse due to genetic impoverishment.
Computer experts in the nearby town of Neustadt an der Weinstraße have recognized the ecological importance of sheep. With data from aerial photographs, satellites, radar and legal land registries, they have developed a software that identifies optimal routes for flocks. The geo-information system autonomously detects residential neighbourhoods, roads or grasslands and is designed to help cross-link natural areas.
The computer system works a lot like a navigation system, but in Google you just have a car or pedestrian option. We, on the other hand, have 20 to 25 different parameters that tell the software what's important for sheep. With this geo-information system, you can then autonomously create routes for shepherds. You could call it intelligent routing.
The shepherds have welcomed the new computer program. It's good news for the sheep too, as they now have more to eat. The software has already helped to identify many new pastures and grasslands. Back over on the other side of the country, the protesters hope that this scientific development will also trigger a political rethink. The shepherds are confident their work is far from being obsolete.
There will be a future for traditional shepherding in Germany and in the world, that's certain. We're the world's oldest profession, and we've survived many crises before. But we should rather ask ourselves, what future would nature have without us?
What is true for Germany is also true for other parts of the world, where traditional shepherds are often held in low regard and in conflict with sedentary farmers. Their flocks help keep grassland areas green and healthy.